Sorry, just getting back with you. First batter to strike out is Colby Ward for Brown County, as they told us that our feed was not working. And so we hope it's working now for people. Sorry you missed all the pregame and everything going on with that. Really no reason why that should have been down. So with that, and the pitch is outside by Moore. That's going to be a ball. One out in the bottom of the first. Colby Ward. Top of the first, 2 strikeouts for Triopia. Booth and York both struck out, and Walker popped up to the third baseman. Fly ball into right center field. That's going to go to the fence. Around first is Carr. He's headed into second, and he'll stop at second with a stand-up double by Sam Carr. Got a hold of that ball, drove it in the gap, and did well with that. We'll try to get a scoreboard up here for you. We had everything all prepared, and then, of course, the best laid plans of mice and men. As the third batter comes up, that'll be Blakely from the left-hand side. First pitch from Moore for him, fouled off on the left-hand side. Steps back in, no balls, 1 strike. Next pitch by Moore to Blakely. Ground ball to the right side. That's going to move Carr over to third base, and so that's going to be a sacrifice. And the second out, as it's 3, unassisted, and moves Carr over to third. Brings up the fourth place hitter. That will be Mason Henry. Steps in for Moore. Stretching the pitch, a little inside, the umpire said, for a ball. Again, we apologize. Didn't know we weren't on the air. Ground ball to the first baseman again. He's going to rush over, tag the bag as Henry hustles down the line. 3 unassisted, so that'll be no runs on 1 hit. No errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the top half of the second inning. It is Brown County nothing and Triopia nothing. And on the girls' side, it looks like Brown County leads 2-0 in the first inning. We'll be back.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money.
Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
KLC Inc. Back with you. The first batter for Triopia pops up. That's Caden Moore. Pops up to Tice Fullerton for the out at second base. And sorry, we're just trying to get things up and going here for you, as it looks like we didn't have much going on as far as the broadcast was concerned. It looked like we were broadcasting, but it was going nowhere. Inside pitch, swing, they're saying strike. To the next batter, Ty Malcolmson, the DH. 0-1 pitch. Nothing score. Strike again, there's strike 2, low on the outside corner. 2-0 on the girls softball diamond in the first inning. Brown County and Triopia. Brown County leading that ball game on the Cass Communication scoreboard. No score here. Next pitch, inside for a ball. Had 1 to waste, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, we hope the broadcast is coming out there now. And it says we're live, so back past the pitcher for a base hit up the middle for Malcolmson, as he got a hold of that one and drove it just out of arm's reach of Gabe Blakely. Brings up the sixth place hitter, Austin Struby. I believe he's the son of Kirk Struby. Lead at first, good by Malcolmson. Back over. Throw is not in time. Blakely checks the runner. And here's the pitch. Strike one right down central for the first pitch strike. Fans keeping us up to date that the ball game is on. We appreciate that. Here's the pitch. Pop inside. And over toward the fence is Gresh, and he can't hold on to the ball as his hat came off, and everything went wrong there. That's going to make it a 2-strike count to Austin Struby as he swung at the inside pitch. I want to thank some of the people you didn't hear because we weren't on the air. Screen Heating and Cooling for the pregame. We'll give you some of the starting lineups and some of those things here in a moment. Give them a call, 773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com. Strikeout on Struby. Ball right down central, looking. That's the third strikeout of the ball game for Gabe Blakely. Brings up the seventh place hitter, which will be Jacob Walkington. He's playing left field today. Outside pitch for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Runner at first base. 2 outs for no score in this ball game on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. Swung at an outside pitch, make it a 1-2 ball game, or 1-2 count on the batter, Walkington. Triopia comes in 8-3, Brown County 9-0. Curveball, he barely gets the bat on it. Second baseman Fullerton's going to grab it, throw to first, and he's going to be late. Runner's going to go to third. Toss over there, no good. I'm really going to give an infield hit on that because it would have been a close play at first base, but that puts Ty Malcolmson over at third base. Two outs. Runners at first and third for Triopia. Puts the 8th place hitter Grant Wisdom in for Triopia. Here is the stretch, and here's the pitch. Hit down the right field line. That's foul. That was close. That had almost 2 runs written all over it. As Weesey hustled over there to get there. I don't know if the second run would have scored or not. Over on the girls, it's second inning. Brown County leading 3-0 already over there. Here's the pitch. Outside curveball. That'll make it 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck, Evan Bell, the 9th place hitter. Here's a stretch by Blakely. The pitch low. Going to be a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the second inning, no score. Brown County and Triopia in baseball. On the Cass Communication scoreboard, 3-0 on the girls for softball. Throw over to first, back. He faked the throw to third, spun, and threw to first. A pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll make it strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces are wild across the board to Grant Wisdom. Steps back in. Blakely's ready. Good lead at first. Being held there by Mason Henry. Strike on the outside corner. Ring him up. Called strike. And that'll be 4 strikeouts for Gabe Blakely in this ball game. With that, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base as we head to the bottom half of the second. It's 0-0 Brown County and Triopia in boys baseball.
They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Up for Brown County, it'll be the fifth place hitter, Will Gresh, Gavin Montgomery, and then in the hole be Ethan Howell, the catcher. First pitch by Moore, ground ball foul. Let's give you the starting lineup for Triopia. In the field, you got Caden Moore. This brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a job, call drivefordot.com. Moore, the pitcher. The catcher is Braden Booth. First baseman, Grant Wisdom. Next pitch by Moore. And a base hit for Will Gresh into left field. It's a good start for Brown County. Wisdom at first base. Your second baseman will be Austin Struby. Shortstop, or your third baseman, Evan Bell. Cordell Walker, your shortstop. Your right fielder will be Jacob Walkington, center fielder Brock York, and Sam Cox in right field. Your DH today is Ty Malcolmson. Next pitch, this is to Montgomery, strike one. He's the DH today for Brown County. Again, go to drivefordot.com if you're looking for. Throw over to first base, and Gresh is back easily. Had probably about a 7 or 8 foot lead there. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. Outside for a ball. It's getting a good secondary lead, too. Base hit could get him clear around to third base. Or depending on where it's at, a score. Montgomery steps in. Moore steps back on. Booth's ready to receive the pitch. Here's the stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Keys to the game brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. One of those things is not walking people. But one of the keys is putting the bat on the ball. Both teams seem to be doing a little bit of that. 3-1 count, chance for a walk here. Moore's going to have to come in to Montgomery. Gresh with a good lead at first. The pitch, inside for a ball, ball 4. Base on balls, that'll make runners at first and second for Ethan Howell, the catcher for Brown County. He'll bat from the right-hand side. On deck will be Hayden Weesey, the right fielder. Ethan steps in. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Popped out of play for a strike. Oh, I got to get the other camera back on for you. Sorry about that. I'm sure I'd be getting some messages here before long. The pitch, strike. And I did have a message from one of our valued listeners out there just a minute ago that it was stuck on Henry Automotive. Sorry about that. A strikeout by Howell for the first out of the inning for Brown County. Second strikeout for Moore. Hayden Weesey steps in from the right-hand side, the right fielder. Moore checks out the runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. No balls, one strike, one out. Nothing score here in the bottom of the second inning. Brown County's got 2 ducks on the pond, though. Here's the pitch. Popped up. That's going to be on the right side. First baseman comes in. That's Wisdom. Makes the catch. Wisdom's had a workout because it's either been Moore getting a strikeout, which he only has 2, or Wisdom fielding 2 ground balls and a pop fly now. This brings up the 9th place hitter, Tice Fullerton, the second baseman. The pitch drove to the right side between the first and second baseman. We're going to score at least 1 run on this. Throw comes in, and the runner stays at second base. And that's an RBI single for Tice Fullerton, the freshman. And that scores Gresh from second base and moves Montgomery down to second. So you've got Fullerton at first, Tice, and your second on second, Montgomery. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Colby Wart. 1-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Bottom of the second, the girls leading 3-0 over Triopia on that Cass Communication scoreboard. Stretch by Moore. Here's the pitch. Curveball to the third baseman. He throws across the diamond. That's Bell over to Wisdom. 5-3 on the out. So Brown County scores 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base as we head to the top half of the third. It's Brown County 1 and Triopia nothing. We'll be back.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Glad to be on. If you're looking for the first part of the ball game, apparently we weren't live, even though it showed we were live here, so we kicked out. Got a new broadcast going. We're live now. Appreciate the viewers and the listeners out there. Blakely makes his first pitch, fouled off back here to the screen. And that's let's see, Evan Bell, first pitch to him. 1 strike, here's the pitch, outside, 1 ball. 1 ball, 1 strike as we finish up the order for Triopia here at the top of the third. A pitch. Foul, out of play. That'll make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gabe Blakely on the mound. Behind the plate, Ethan Howell. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be a strikeout. First out, that's a 5th strikeout for Blakely in the ball game. brings up the top of the order. Braden Booth, the catcher. He struck out swinging his first time up. Brown County leading 1-0 here, top of the third. The wind in the pitch. Breaking ball outside. As I say, Blakely works and tries to get into a rhythm. Strike right down central. That'll even the count out of 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Brown County scored on a Tice Fullerton single. Scored Will Gresh, who led off the second inning. Fullerton over for the grab. Over to first base to Henry, and he drops it. And I think he left his glove behind. And so that's going to be an E3. A rare mistake by Mason Henry there. Gets the second batter onto base here in the third inning. That'll bring up Brock York. He struck out looking his first time up. Check over to first base. The runner was back. Good lead over there by Booth. Well, actually, ball hit to the third baseman. Gresh throws over to first to Henry. Out, and nobody covering third, and the ball gets thrown away. This may cause a run for Triopia. He rounds the bag, and no there. Out at first, 5-3 is York for the second out, but the runner's going to end up at third base, and I'm going to call that an error on the first baseman, Henry. That's 2 errors for him, which is really unusual. 2 outs, runner at third base for Triopia, 1-0 ball game on a Cast Communications scoreboard. Stretch by Blakely. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, foul. Blakely looks back in. 0-1 pitch on the way. Curveball, hit, popped up, foul territory, out of play. Going to be strike 2. This Cordell Walker, first time up, he popped up to the third baseman. And running for Triopia, nope, that's Booth. He's running for himself. Booth at third base. Walker steps back in. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch by Blakely. Strike called. Third strike. That's 6 strikeouts for Blakely. As Triopia gets no runs on no hits. 2 errors by Brown County in that inning, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom half of the third. It's Brown County 1 and Triopia nothing.
The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home.
We'll come back to the Farmers Bank. Want to appreciate them for Farmers State Bank and Trust Company. Locations in IGA, Versailles, and on Main Street, the main bank here in Mount Sterling. Stop in and see the folks there. Up here in the third will be Sam Carr, Gabe Blakely, Mason Henry. Your pitch. Grounder to the shortstop. That's Walker. Throws over to Wisdom. That's going to be 6-3 on the out. Hard hit ball. All Walker had to do was get in front of it. Had plenty of time to make the throw. Brings up the third place hitter, Blakely. He hit it to first base on a sacrifice, unassisted, back in the first inning. Moved the runner over, but we did not get him home. Outside for a ball. The wind, the pitch. Low for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. A lot of people don't want anything to do with Gabe Blakely. They'll give him a lot of junk at the plate. High and outside, ball 3. Brown County 9-0. Triopia comes in 8-3. The pitch. Strike called right down central. Here's the wind by Moore in the pitch. Ground ball, foul. It's going to make it a full count. 3-2, 1 out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 3-2-1. In the third inning, Brown County leading 1-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard, bottom half of the third. And over on the girls' diamond, it's 3-0. Over on that, Brown County leading that over Triopia. Both Triopia teams here. Hits to the left-hand side. That's going to get down for a base hit. As he rounds first, ball gets back in. That's going to be a clean base hit for Gabe Blakely as he took that where it was. Nice bit of hitting there. Comes up Mason Henry. Mason like to redeem himself here. Blakely at first. Mason Henry up to bat. 1 out. Moore looks in. Gets the signal from Booth. Blakely with about a 6-foot lead. The pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. They're going to try for 2. Get the out at second and overthrown at first, but I believe he would have been there. Fielder's choice for Henry. And an out for 6 at second base for the second out of the inning. Will Gresh, he got a base hit and scored back in the second inning. Let's see what Will can do. The wind in the pitch. Curveball for a strike. Checked by Moore. Checks Henry. About a 5-foot lead for Henry. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul. That'll make it 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, 2 count. Henry with a short lead at first. Moore checks. Mood gives him the signal. Here's the pitch. Curveball, foul. That was outside. Got a bat on it. The tip of the bat, I think. Moore checks the runner, gets his pitch. Here's the pitch, high for a ball. He's got at least 1 to waste. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checks the runner, back. Moore checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Curveball taken to left field. Left fielder's coming in. Shortstop's going out. It's going to drop for a base hit. And a seeing eye base hit for Will Gresh out there. Makes him 2 for 2 on the day. Moves Henry down to second base. Brings up Gavin Montgomery. He took a base on balls and got stranded at second base. Montgomery steps in from the left side. The runner not being held on at first with 2 outs. Stretched by Moore in the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Appreciate you watching and listening today. Next pitch. Driven. Right field. Right fielder's going back. Seems to have a beat on the ball. Makes the catch as Cox makes that catch. And with that, it'll be no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base for Brown County as we head to the top of the 4th inning. It's Brown County 1 and Triopia nothing.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Sleep Tight's biggest sale of the year. Get a king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. You heard me right. It's king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. And as always, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Better bed, less money? You bet. It's Sleep Tight's king for the price of a queen and queen for the price of a twin. Going on now at Sleep Tight, Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
Better bed, less money. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
Orthopedics is probably one of the best specialties where you see something that's happened that's ugly and you get to see such a change when you fix them.
My passion is getting people back to their regular activities of life.
That's the reason why I went into orthopedics.
This job has been so satisfying.
It is so much fun to do what I do.
You get to help a lot of people, and it's definitely one of the things that give me great satisfaction.
Steve Surratt back with you. The first pitch to Caden Moore, the pitcher, is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. It'll be Moore, Malcolmson, and Struby. Moore popped up to the second baseman his first time up. Stands in from the right side. Blakely's pitch, swing and a miss. Makes it a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike as we're here in the 4th inning. The girls are leading 4-0 in the 3rd, it looks like, over there against Triopia. On the Cast Communications scoreboard, 1-0 here. Low inside, or outside pitch. That'll make it 2-1. Blakely moves quick, throws in, driven into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Caden Moore with a base hit. Makes him 1 for 2 on the day. Brings up the designated hitter, Ty Malcolmson. He is a 1 for 1 on the day as he got a base hit and got stranded at third base. Pinch runner for Triopia, as I'll get that off of the roster. Jacob Walkington will be the pinch runner. No, that can't be right. We'll double check that number again. Nope, that's 23. Botters, I guess, is who that is. Dion Botters, or Bottens. Dion Bottens. Second pitch, or first pitch, is a ball. So Bottens will be running for, is running for Moore. Pitch, curved ball, and a swing. That'll make it a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Top of the 4th inning, Brown County leading 1-0. Over on the girls' field, 4-0. Brown County and Triopia over there softball. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Makes it a 2-1 count. Stretch by Blakely. Pitch. Swing and a miss. A strike makes it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Biden not getting a very big lead over at first base, running for more. He's got about 4-foot lead, and he's about 5 foot tall. Popped up, center field. Sam Carr's under that. Makes the catch. That'll send Biden back to first base. And 1 out for Triopia here in the top half of the 4th. 5-0 now over on the girls in the 3rd inning. The pitch. Boy, that looked good. That's called a ball. Next pitch. Driven to the shortstop. Wart over to second base. Tags the bag. Throws to first. Throws it away. And it goes out of play. And the runner's going to get second base. Ended up Ward had to take that by himself because Fullerton didn't get to the bag. And so that's going to be a fielder's choice. Going to be 6 unassisted at second base. And going to be an error on the throw from Ward. And that's going to get Struby down to second base. Brings up Jacob Walkington. Walkington got a base hit his first time up in the 2nd inning, but stranded at first base. Stretch. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Stretch by Blakely. The pitch. Curveball doesn't break. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch by Blakely. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the right side, out of play. That'll make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The stretch. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul. Steps back in on the 1-2 count. The pitch. Curveball fouled, but and it caught the catcher. Howell, and he's going to take just a quick break here. You can wear all kinds of protection, but some of those that bounce the wrong way are still going to get you. He'll take a break. He's doing good. Still 1-2 count, 2 outs. 1-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Top of the 4th. Top of the 5th over on the girls. Top of 3rd. Or the 3rd inning, I should say, and it is a 5-0 ball game there. Stepping back in is Walkington. 1-2 count. Curveball outside. Blakely started to run off. He thought he had that one. The umpire said, nope, that one was outside. Going to make it 2-2. Or no, I should say 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Blakely steps off. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Hits it to the right side. Gets past Fullerton for a base hit. Gonna bring Struby home. And throw down to second base is too late. And that's going to be a base hit. And an RBI for Jacob Walkington as Austin Struby scores. And makes it a 1-1 ball game. 1-1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Top of the 4th inning. 6-0 third inning. Brown County leading Triopia. Triopia and Brown County boys tied 1-1 here. Grant Wisdom up. He got caught looking his last time. Ground ball back to the pitcher, Blakely. He'll throw it over to Henry. 1-3 on the out. But not before Triopia gets 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and Triopia left 1 on base as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. It's Brown County 1, Triopia 1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
With Cascom crazy fast internet speeds and our tech home solution, you can stream, game, chill with speed to spare. Contact Cascom and upgrade to one of our crazy fast speeds today.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Want to thank sponsors like Scranton Heating and Cooling, the Comfort Man there for sponsoring us in a pregame. Sorry we had a mess up there. Dot Transportation, the starting lineups, and Blessing Health Systems, keys to the game. Here's the pitch by Moore. Ball high. And that's going to be Ethan Howell, a catcher, batting for the second time. He struck out his first time up. Fouled off. 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Two balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Driven into center field. And York got a late break on that, so that's going to be a base hit. That's going to bring up Hayden Weesey. Hayden Weesey popped up to the first baseman his first time up. Runner. No, I guess he did catch that ball. Sorry. I thought that he didn't get to it, but he didn't. Sorry, I was blocked by the catcher and the umpire. Weesey comes on with 1 out then. 1 strike. Outside for a ball. Makes it 1-1. Eight to nothing on the girls' scoreboard, 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. Ball inside, almost got Weesey. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on base. Here's the pitch. Fouled off for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strike count. And Weesey takes a timeout. Going to step out, regroup himself. Moore steps back on. He's ready for him. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Missed. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on base. Pitch. Strike called for called 3rd strike. Moore's 3rd strikeout. He's had 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and 1 in the 4th. Brings up Tice Fullerton, who got a base hit and an RBI back in the 2nd inning, which scored Will Gresh from 3rd base. Here's the pitch. Curve ball. Ball. Next pitch by Moore. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Decent crowd here for Brown County. Of course, the weather is pretty decent today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball past the pitcher. Shortstop Walker can't get to the ball as it goes under his glove. We're going to give him a base hit on that. Looks like 2 for 2 on the day. Colby Ward 0 for 2 on the day. He's long overdue to get something going. 2 outs, runner at first base. Ward up to bat. More checks. Fullerton. The pitch. Ball low. 9-0 on the girls' scoreboard. It's still in the 3rd inning over there on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Over. Back safely. More checks with Booth. Fullerton with about a 6-foot lead. Here's the pitch. Drive into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Nice grab by York. Runners at first and second. Brings up Sam Carr. Sam Carr had a double in the first, got stranded at third, and grounded to the shortstop in the 3rd inning. On deck will be Gabe Blakely. Moore's on the rubber. Nobody holding the runner at first. Good lead at second by Fullerton. Strike 1, first pitch to Carr. Either pitcher pitching today gets ahead of you, you can expect curveball. Something out of the strike zone maybe for the second pitch. Nope, right down central with the fastball. I called that one wrong. Carr came out of his shoes on that one. Here's the stretch by Moore. And they took too much time, stepped out. Moore checks the signal. The runners with good leads. Low, swinging 3rd strike. Down to first base for the out. Goes down for a strikeout. And a 4th strikeout for Moore. With that, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base as we head to the top half of the 5th inning. It's Brown County 1, Triopia 1 in boys baseball. Here as we go to the top of the 5th for the girls, it's 13-0 in the 3rd inning. We'll be back after these messages.
With Cascom crazy fast internet speeds and our tech home solution, you can stream, game, chill with speed to spare. Contact Cascom and upgrade to one of our crazy fast speeds today.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mauen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mauen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is ICAR certified. Mauen Auto Body, 149 Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2127. Mauen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
I want to thank the viewers for letting us know that the last foul ball had made it kind of blurry. We can't always see that because it's such a small screen. Hope we got that back. First pitch, that's going to be to Bell. He hits it into left field, gets past the left fielder Beheimer, and he's going to be in for a stand-up double for Triopia. Steps in, going to be at the top of the order, Brayton Booth. He struck out and got on with an error by the first baseman. First pitch to him is a strike. 13-0 in the fourth inning for the Brown County Girls. Looks like top of the fourth. Triopia batting 1-1 here, top of the fifth. Brown County comes into this 9-0. Triopia 8-3. Breaking ball, doesn't break. Not into the strike zone at least. Nobody out, 1-1 pitch. Runner at second base, that is Bell. The pitch. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the batter Booth, the catcher. On deck is Brock York. Blakely seems to be a little frustrated out on the mound. He's got to get that out of his head. Get back to pitching like he did in the first inning. Pitch. Puts down the bunt. It's going to be fair. Over to first for Fullerton. It didn't have it covered. That's going to be a base hit for Booth. A perfectly late bunt. Fullerton didn't get over there. Runner moves to third. And Coach Hoot's going to come out and talk to his pitcher. With that, we'll take a station break. You're listening to BC Hornet Sports.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Back with you. Blakely throws in. Pitch. Strike. To the batter, Brock York. Brock York is 0 for 2 as he got caught watching and then grounded to the third baseman back in the third inning. 0-1 count to him. He lays down a bunt and it's foul. Two count, nobody out. Runners at first and third for Triopia. 1-1 ball game, top half of the fifth inning. Blakely stretches and pitches. Popped up foul. Looks like our camera stayed in play that time. Here's a stretch by Blakely and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman, Fullerton. Fullerton turns, throws to second. They said safe at second. Matt Olson saying safe at second base. That's going to be a fielder's choice. I think you got to give him a base hit because he got there and it was called safe. And the runner scores from third. That changes things here on the Cass Communications scoreboard, as now Triopia has 2. Triopia 2, Brown County 1 here in the top half of the 5th. The girls, it's still 13-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 2 on Cordell Walker. He popped up to the third baseman in the first. In the third, he got caught looking on the third strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Blakely needs an out. Low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Caden Moore, the pitcher. Stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the 7th strikeout for Blakely on the day. Brings up Caden Moore in the second. He popped up to the second baseman. And in the third, got a base hit and was out on a fielder's choice at second base. Brown County needs a double play to get out of this inning. Strike 1 called on the curveball. Stretch and the pitch. Ground ball, foul. 0-2 count. Got 1 out. Moore steps back in. Blakely stretches. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow grounder to third. No play going to be made anywhere. And that's going to be an infield hit. Going to load the bases up for Triopia. That brings up Ty Malcolmson. He got a base hit. Was stranded at third in the second and popped up into the outfield. Going to have a runner again. That's going to be Botten for Moore. Bases loaded, 1 out. Infield corners are in. Center of the infield, normal depth. First pitch is a ball by Blakely to Malcolmson, the designated hitter for the day. Not holding the runners on. Stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up, right side, out of play. That'll make it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the stretch by Blakely and a pitch. Fouled off. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded for Triopia. Here's the pitch from Blakely. Popped up, foul, out of play. Still 1-2. Blakely checks. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. That's going to make it 2-2. Needs to get this runner, or batter. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Curveball doesn't break. That's going to make it a 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Girls leading 15-0 in the 4th inning. And I believe that will be probably it over there in 4 innings. And a walk. And an RBI for Malcolmson. That'll move everybody up and brought Booth in from third base. Coach Hoots going out to the mound. With that, we'll take a station break. We'll be back after these messages.
At All About Danzenmore LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Got a pitch runner in for Malcolmson. It looks like that is number 2, Caldwell. Caldwell Stock. Stock? I'm not sure. First pitch is a ball to Strube. Strube got caught looking in the second and got on a fielder's choice and scored because of the error at shortstop on a throw. 1-1 count as that ball gets fouled off. 15-0 final after 4 innings. Triopia and Brown County. Brown County wins and stays undefeated on the year. They're at about 10-0 or 11-0. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Strube. 1 out here. 3-1. Brown County is down to Triopia. Ball hit to the shortstop. Flips to first. Or over to first late. So a fielder's choice. Or I'm going to call it a sacrifice because he scored a run on that. Hit it to the right side. That puts Strube at first. The runner for him, Caldwell, at second. And Bottens at third and scores Brock York for the 4th run for Triopia. 4-1. Top of the 5th inning on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 2 outs now. Or I should say there's no runner at second. That was out 6-4. Got to get my score sheet right. Ground ball back to Blakely. Snags that. Snow cone. 1-3 on the out, but not before Triopia scores 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Let's see, I don't see any errors. And they left 2 on base. As we head to the bottom half of the 5th, it's Triopia 4 and Brown County 1. We'll be back.
The owners and staff of B&N Trucking would like to thank you for trusting them for the last 20 years. They're proud to continue to serve you with your trucking needs and exceptional customer service. Learn more at bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Brown County Library, going to be a new library. Hopefully in the next year and a half, they'll be able to get started this fall, hopefully on the project. As we look forward to that. Up for Brown County, Gabe Blakely, he can help his own cause here. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a sacrifice. and a base hit. First pitch to him, fouled off, strike one. 4-1, Brown County down to Triopia. I should say Triopia leading 4-1 at the bottom half of the fifth inning. Final on the other side, softball. Brown County girls win 15-0 and stay undefeated in the softball season. Next pitch was a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch, outside for a ball. One ball, or 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Pops up into right field. That's got some air underneath it. That might get out of here, and it does. Home run, Gabe Blakely, solo home run, and an RBI. That helps out Brown County and cuts that lead down in half. Blakely got under that pitch. It's an RBI to help his own cause out. Brings up Mason Henry. Grounded to the first baseman in the first time. Had a fielder's choice his second time in the third inning. And comes up this inning. Nobody on base, nobody out, and a 4-2 ball game. Ball one. The pitch. Ball inside. Ball two. Henry batting from the left-hand side. Bats in that 4 spot. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. The wind by Moore in the pitch. Ground ball. First baseman's got it. Wisdom. Scoops in unassisted out there for the first out of the inning. Brings up Will Gresh. Will Gresh is 2 for 2 on the day. Scored on 1 base hit. And the other one got stranded at first base. Hot hitter. Gresh here lately has been pretty hot. Here's the pitch. Curveball takes between short and third. And Walker can't make the play. I don't think he would have had him anyhow. Going to give him another base hit on that. Brings up Gavin Montgomery. Had a base on balls and popped out to right field. Bats from the left side. Throw back over. Gresh back. He hadn't hardly got a lead yet. 1 out. Moore still on the mound, both starting pitchers. Moore and Blakely still on. Popped up on the right-hand side. And out. Second baseman, Ethan Howell. Ethan Howell, the catcher, up for Brown County. He's struck out and popped out to center field. Back throw over to get Gresh at first. He's back. Moore steps back on. Gresh with a good lead at first base. Back, and he dives back in safe. Moore checks the runner, and Howell steps out. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing. Ed didn't have his head down on that one. As we always say, you can't hit what you can't see. 1 strike on Howell with 2 outs. Runner at first base. Stretch by Moore. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Chopper to the third baseman. Throw over to first by Bell. And it's 5-3 on the out. Brown County gets 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the top of the 6th inning. It's Triopia 4 and Brown County 2 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back.
why you should want to drive for Dot, because Dot is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on, 4-off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dot has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more as we head to the top of the sixth. First ball hit by Wisdom. Nope. By Wart gets that. It's 6-3 on the out. I thought it was going to be hard enough for a hit. That's going to be an out by Wisdom. First out. Evan Bell up to bat. He's had a double back in the fifth, and in the second inning struck out. Ball in the dirt. Here's the pitch by Blakely. Outside corner, fouled off. That'll make it a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike to the ninth place hitter, Bell. He scored on that after that double for Triopia to actually make it a 2-1 ball game. Ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the sixth, Triopia leading 4-2. There's the wind and a pitch by Blakely. Inside, fouled off. That's going to make it 2-2. Here's the pitch by Blakely. Popped up. Foul, out of play. I think we're still in good focus. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Bell. His second time being on today with 1 out. Brings up the top of the order, Brayton Booth. He struck out in the first swinging. Got on with an error by the first baseman Henry and ended up at third base stranded, and then got a base hit and scored in the fifth in the last inning. Bell with the lead. Going, throw down to second base. Out. Made. Wonderful throw and catch and tag by Colby Wart. And threw it to the second base side, or the first base side of second base, and Colby caught it and touched on the run. And that's 2-6 on the out. That makes 2 outs. Curveball, strike. 2 strikes on the batter, Booth. The wind, fouled off. I thought he was going to ring him up there. 0-2 pitch for Bell, fouled off. Blakely steps on the wind and the pitch. Outside corner, strike 3, got caught looking. And the 8th strikeout for Blakely in this contest. With that, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, And no one left on base as we head to the bottom half of the sixth. It's Triopia 4, Brown County 2 on Cass Communication Scoreboard in boys baseball.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmer State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmer State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Want to thank our sponsors out there. Scranton Heating and Cooling for the pregame. Your starting lineups brought to by Dot Transportation. Keys to the game by Blessing Health Systems. Some of the breaks are brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency. Postgame will be brought to you by Mount Sterling IGA, Cassing Lumber, and KLC Inc. Ball one for the first batter for Brown County. It's Hayden Weesey up the ball high. Brown County needs 2 runs to tie this ball game up. Moore still on the mound. Here's the pitch. Strike, fouled. Makes it a 1-1 count. I want to thank B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Hospital, Ray Insurance Agency, the Mount Sterling ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. All about dancing more of the Brown County State Bank. Mowen Autobody. Popped up, right-hand side. It's going to be a foul territory. Wisdom goes over. It's out of play. It's going to make it a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no out. Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, the Hendricker Funeral Home, St. Mary's School, L. Grady Realty, and the Grady Agency. Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust in Mount Sterling, a Rustic Garden, Dot Foods, your McKay Auto Parts, fouled off. Still going to keep it 2-2. Want to thank all of them. We couldn't do the broadcast without them. Occasionally we have some things that cause them to get robbed of the commercials that they should be getting, and we appreciate their patience. Yours. Swung, third strike. Throw down to first base, and that counts as a strikeout. Five strikeouts now for Moore. 1 out now. Nobody on base. Brings up Tice Fullerton. He's 2 for 2 on the day and got an RBI. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. The pitch. Fouled that one off. That'll make it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the fifth or bottom of the 6th inning. Triopia leading 4-2 in boys baseball. Girls, Brown County won 15-0 in 4 over Triopia on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Right side. Back to make that catch for Triopia is Cox. And does a good job with that. Second out of the inning brings up the top of the order. Colby Ward, 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout looking. Rounded to the third baseman and got a base hit and stranded in the last inning. Ward steps in from the right side. Moore steps back on with 2 outs. The wind and the pitch. Popped up, no. Base hit, dropped in front of the right fielder, or the left fielder, Walkington. That'll put Ward on. He's 2 for 2 on the day. That'll bring up Sam Carr. Sam Carr is 1 for 3 on the day. Got a double his first at bat, stranded at third, grounded to the shortstop, and struck out in the 4th, his last time up. Stretch by Moore. Good lead at first by Ward. Can't really afford to run themselves out of the inning. That was a ball. 1-0 count. Back is Ward. Back in plenty of time. He's measuring the pitcher. Got some good legs there. 6 feet down to about 7, 8. The pitch. Fouled off. Back. See what that does to our camera. We might have to adjust that between innings. We'll have to check. Sorry. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Ward at first with about a 10-foot lead, takes off, and foul ball. See if I can broadcast and do it at the same time. See if we can catch. See if we can get this a little better view for you. And the third out is a strikeout. There's going to be a controversy there. The umpire calls him out on the third strike. So with that, Carr strikes out here in the bottom of the 6th. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning, or top half of the 7th. It's Triopia 4 and Brown County 2. We'll be back.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money.
Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Top of the 7th inning, Triopia leads 4-2. At the top of the 7th, first 3 batters, Brock York, Cordell Walker, Caden Moore, the pitcher, will be the third hitter. York struck out looking, grounded to the third baseman and got a base hit and an RBI and scored in the 5th inning. Strike called, makes it 0-2 count. Blakely steps back on. Pitch, fouled off. Still keeps it 0-2, nobody out. Top of the 7th. And Triopia batting with a lead, 4-2. Line by Blakely. Curveball. Ground ball to Wart, the shortstop. Throws over to first. Out. 6-3. Close play at first base. I'm not going to tell you it's not. Cordell Walker comes up. He popped up to the third baseman. Got caught looking on a strikeout and swinging strikeout in the 5th inning. 0 for 3 on the day. Blakely winds with 1 out. Pitch to Walker back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. He's going to get his first base hit. Make him 1 for 4 on the day. Bring up Caden Moore. Popped up to the second baseman. Had a base hit and got doubled or fielder's choice. Got out and a base hit. So today he is 2 for 3 on the day. Coach Hoots out to the mound. And we're going to make a pitching change here. Colby Wart's going to come into the ball game. And we'll see what the other changes are. We'll be back after this station break.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their #1 priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Knapp Auto Parts. Special of the month? What are you talking about? How about specials all month? We've got Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions on sale. That means clean that car up for mama. It's springtime. We got things on sale for $7 for tire shine. We've got bug and tar remover for $5.89. We've got paint scratch repair for $7. Oh, Valvoline oil's on sale. Wiper blades are on sale. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How at your locally owned McKay Knapp Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois.
Steve Surratt back with you on BC Hornet Sports as we head. It's 4-2, top of the 7th inning, 1 out, runner at first base. Changes for Brown County. We'll get it here in a second as Colby Wart takes the mound. And the first pitch to Caden Moore is a ball. Wart comes to the mound. Tice Fullerton goes to short. Jack Anderson comes in at second. Carr slides over to left. Blakely goes to center. And I believe that gets you up to date. Beheimer comes out of the ball game. Still a 1-0 count. Check to runner at first. The runner got back. Popped up. Strike. Fullerton back. And makes the catch for the second out. Brings up Ty Malcolmson. He's had a base hit in the second. In the fourth, popped up to the center fielder and had a base on balls with an RBI. Bases loaded. Then got out on a fielder's choice 6-4 at second base. So he is 1 for 1 for 2. First pitch to him was a strike. Steps back in. Ward checks the runner. About a 6-7 foot lead now over at first base for Walker. The pitch. Ooh. Call that a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Checks the runner. Ball gets away from that. That's going to be an error. Walker's going to round second. He's going to go all the way to third. And we got to cut that ball off, boys. That's going to be, I'm going to call that an E1. As Walker ends over to third base. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. He needs to concentrate, get this batter. Malcolmson's pitch. Ball inside. Going to make it a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Stretch by Wart. Here's the pitch. Ball makes it 3-1. Sun coming back out again here. Here's the pitch from Wart. Ground ball to the third baseman. Gresh fields it. Throws over to first. High throw and safe at first base and an RBI. I should say error on the throw. Run scored. No RBI given as an error. That would have been the third out. And that makes the score 5-2. On the Cass Communication scoreboard, Coach Hoots comes out. Nice snag by Gresh. Threw, but threw high. Henry had to come up off the bag to make the catch. Coach Hoots out to talk with them. We'll take a quick station break.
Sharing a big family moment. Working hard from home. Relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Laycamp running at first base for Malcolmson. Wart still in the game. 5-2 ball game with 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Austin Struby. Struby got caught looking. 3rd strike in the 2nd. Got on a fielder's choice in the 4th. And had RBI sacrifice in the 5th. The 0-1 pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. 5-2 ball game here on the Cass Communication scoreboard. 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Stretch by Wart, pitch, curveball, strike 3. His first strikeout. Blakely ended up the game with 8 strikeouts, to let you know that. That was Wart's first one. And so as we head to the bottom of the 7th, Brown County's got to get their bats going in a 5-2 contest. You're listening to BC Hornet Sports.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It could save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
Back with you, Steve Surratt on BC Hornet Sports. 5-2, bottom of the 7th. Middle of the order for Brown County coming up as it'll be Blakely, Henry, and Gresh for Brown County. They need 3 runs to tie this thing up. Blakely comes up with a solo home run back in the 5th inning. That's he is 2 for 2 on the day as he had a sacrifice, moved the runner over in the 1st. Hits the ball foul, out of play. 2 strikes on Gabe Blakely. Ending up to be a beautiful sunshiny day. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Second baseman's going to bobble that, and he's safe at first base, and that's going to be an error on the second baseman. Brown County will take runners any way they can get them. Brings up Mason Henry. Mason Henry 0 for 3 on the day as he's grounded to the first baseman twice and hit into a fielder's choice. Henry steps in with nobody out. Moore checks the runner. Here's the pitch to Henry. Ball. Brown County bats have been kind of silent today. Time for them to break out here in the bottom of the 7th. Strike called on the outside corner. 1-1 count. Nice lead by, short lead by Blakely. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Caden Moore pitched this whole ball game. So far has 5 strikeouts in this contest. Next pitch to Henry. Lifted into center field. And the ball is caught by York. A little bit of a snow cone there, and the runner's got to retreat to first base. He almost came in too far on that ball. Got a good break. I didn't think he'd catch a ball earlier, but he gets good breaks on the ball. That brings up Will Gresh. Will Gresh is 3 for 3 on the day. We got 1 out. Blakely at first base. Curve ball. Ball. Moore checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Strike right down central, makes it 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Stretch, checks him. Just a lob throw. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the batter, Will Gresh. Likely a retreat to first base. One out here, bottom of the 7th inning. Triopia leads 5-2. Stretch by Moore. Here's the pitch. Curve ball fouled. Nice job by Gresh to get something on that ball. On deck, Gavin Montgomery for Brown County. Moore steps back on. Blakely with about a 5-foot lead over at first. Pitch. Swing. Nope, got caught looking on that one. That's going to be the second out. Triopia 1 out away from taking this contest, and Brown County giving Brown County their first loss of the year. Blakely at first, down by 3 runs. They need a couple of runners on. Montgomery steps in. Blakely with about a 4 or 5 foot lead. Ball high outside. Left-handed Montgomery. Got a base on balls. Pulled the ball into right field, got out, and popped up to the second baseman. He's been pulling the ball most of the day. Low pitch, ball 2. Next pitch by Moore. The pitch, high for ball 3. The pitch. Ball 4. Second walk for Montgomery for the day. Puts 2 runners on. That puts the tying run at the plate. And Ethan Howell, he is struck out today. Popped up to center field and grounded to the third baseman. He is due today. Stretch by Moore in the pitch, inside for a ball. That's 5 straight balls by Moore. Stretch by Moore. Good leads all the way around. Strike right down central. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Hayden Weesey. Pitch, low ball. Nice job by the catcher Booth to keep that in front of him. A 5-2 contest here. It was 1-0 Brown County. Then it was 1-1. Then it became 4-1. Then it was 4-2. Now we got a 5-2 ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th inning. Runners at first and second. Big pitch for both teams here. Stretch, here's the pitch. Outside, strikeout for strike 3. With that, that ends the contest. No runs on no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. For the day, it looks like Triopia, the box score looks like this. So they had one in the last inning. They had 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. So total for Triopia, 5 runs on 10 hits and 5 errors by Brown County. That is the key right there. And then left on base, Triopia left, 6 people on base. For Brown County, it looks like 2 runs on 9 hits. Triopia made 1 error, and Brown County left 8, 10, 11 people on base today. And so if you look back at that as we go into our Mount Sterling IGA postgame show, if you're looking for a great place to eat lunch, you want to check out the deli at the Mount Sterling IGA. They've got great specials. Check out the daily specials in the deli. Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois. And keys to the game here for Brown County. We talked about errors. 5 errors by Brown County in this contest. And let's see, most of those ended up scoring or hurting us in one way or another. And so that would be the key to our loss here. Brown County takes their first loss and goes to 9-1, and Brown County or Triopia goes to 9-3. So with that, let's take a look to the players of the ball game. Defensive player of the ball game brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and do-it-best hardware store. Helping to build our community for 45 years. That's Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. Defensive player of the ball game, I've got to give to the center fielder for Triopia, Brock York, the MVP there. Brown County had trouble on defense today. I don't know that I can really give it over there. Blakely pitched a pretty good ball game other than the 5 errors behind him, so he could be player of the ball game defensively for Brown County. Offensive players of the ball game brought to you by KLC Inc., 509 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. Call 773-9090. That's KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. If I'm looking on the Triopia side of things, honestly, it was a team effort over there. The best person was 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. And so with that, I'm going to give it to Jacob Walkington. He looks to me like the person who did the most on the Triopia side. As I look down the list, like I say, a lot of errors, a lot of fielders' choices that things were scored on, not a lot of what I call RBIs. On the Brown County side of things, offensively, other than his last at-bat, you got to go with Will Gresh going 3 for 4 in the contest and scoring 1 run. Not a lot of offense on the Brown County side. The bats were silent today. So with that, that ends our broadcast. We want to thank Mount Sterling IGA for doing our post-game show. They check out their deli. I tell you what, folks, you want a good, wholesome lunch, stop in there, and they'll help you out with that with their daily lunch specials. With that, Steve Surratt saying goodbye till tomorrow. We pray we've got good weather so we can bring softball and baseball to you.